Yeah, I was looking. It looks fine. What happened was my Roomba got in my bedroom and like was just drove around ripping all the cords. Yeah. I came back and my Ethernet cord was like inside the Roomba. Like my grandma, when I was in Yuma the past time, like a week ago, just gave me her Roomba. She's like, it scares the dogs, I guess. So the DJ Roomba. Yeah, we're gonna deck that thing out for sure. Not under the fish tanks, but everywhere else it gets pretty well. What?
Yeah, hi, I am L. Ella got a blast. Ella B.
What are you talking about?
That's in our YouTube chat because we're live right now. It's in like the YouTube chat.
Ella B?
Yeah. Hi, I am Ella got a blast, and her username is Ella B.
Huh.
Like BEE.
No.
And I can't even.
I mean, I have a student named Ella, but its last name starts with an L, so.
I don't know who that is. Yeah. Got a blast. Hi, Ella. We also got a blast on this video, if that's what you mean. Going to do something.
All right, you ready to go, Mikey?
Not really, because I don't want to talk about the 49ers.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to.
Alright, I'll mute. You can take it off whenever.
Okay. Hey, everybody, welcome to episode 31 of Sonoran Sports Cards. Today is going to be a football heavy episode. We're going to talk about week one, what happened in those games, what we saw. We'll also go over the picks that we made and who did the best. Hint, it wasn't me. And then we will make our picks for week two. But real quick before that, because I told Mikey all NFL, which mostly it is, but soccer, the Premier League didn't happen last week because the Queen died, so they canceled all the games.
Oh, I actually didn't know they did that. That's interesting.
Yeah, they canceled all the games. And then this next upcoming game week, so next weekend or this upcoming weekend, I guess. They're still gonna go on the games, but I guess the games that are happening in London, there's three of them. I don't know how that's gonna work because I guess the whole city is gonna be shut down because their funeral's on Saturday, like this upcoming Saturday. So I don't know how people are like gonna get to the game or anything. Like I was reading about that. They're like, we'll see what happens. So I don't know what that
Interesting.
looks like. And then another person that passed away. I mean, actually, a long time ago, I talked about that writer for The Ringer, Jonathan Sharks, who had cancer, and I talked about it on the show. He passed away on Saturday, so
Oh, that's sad.
yeah, that sucks. He had really good articles, so you guys should check him out on Jonathan Sharks, and Sharks is spelled weird. It's TJARKS.
I just
So
felt really strange.
he's a really smart basketball writer. So if you're interested in basketball, I'll go look at that. But let's get to football, Mikey. So I guess the
Yep.
first game that we got on the slate is Thursday night football from last week, which was Bills Rams. Bills beat the Rams 31-10. I think all three of us, you, me, and David, picked the Bills, right? Oh wait,
Uh,
nope. Ha!
you chose the Rams, bud.
My dumbass chose the Rams, and the Bills smoked them. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Bills. I mean, I know it was only week one, but the Bills and the Chiefs look like the two best teams in football, with like by a pretty large
Oh,
margin.
yeah, it's not
So
even close. Those two teams looked amazing.
yeah, yeah, Josh Allen monster. And I think what was most surprising about that game, in my opinion, was the pressure the Bills were able to put on Matt Stafford and the Rams. They sacked his
Yeah,
ass
dude,
seven times, and he threw 3 picks, dude.
dude, their defense was nuts in that game, dude. The whole like they just controlled every single aspect of that Rams offense, like literally the entire game. It was like
Yeah,
nuts to me.
I forgot they had Von Miller on their team, and then Von Miller got 2 sacks, 2 of the 7. So
And I thought,
he's still out there causing problems.
oh yeah, he's very much causing problems. And I'm just going through right here our pick'ems. So guys, I'm keeping track of our pick'ems things between me, Casey, and David on like a little spreadsheet. So right now I'm going through and kind of just organizing it for myself. But and that way, that way we can go through it and easily just give you guys the totals here. But yeah, man, that Thursday night game, that was Josh Allen looked. He already started his MVP campaign. Like,
Yep, it's him and Patty Mahomes after week 1.
yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was going to be a more interesting game than it was, but the Bills just beat the piss out of the Rams.
Yeah, even in the very beginning, like it wasn't even the Bills beating the piss out of them. In the very beginning, it was kind of boring on both ends, to be honest. But then they finally picked up, and the Bills just started doing their thing.
Yeah, and the only good thing the Rams had was Cooper Kupp, but
yeah, it was.
Who had a pretty amazing fantasy game. I know that because I have him in one of my teams. I don't know what were Cooper's stats.
Cooper's stats.
13
I have
catches,
pulled up. Yeah, there we go.
128 yards and a touchdown. So boy was all over the place. Pretty much their whole offense, though.
Yeah, there wasn't really anyone else that was like notable. Like looking through the stats, and Matt Stafford threw 3 interceptions. Man, I know he has that elbow injury. Do you think that's bothering him like a lot?
Yeah, I guess I should have thought about that when I made the picks, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I
was just surprised you went against your boy Josh Allen like that.
Yeah. I know. I went up against my boy. I don't know why I was overthinking it. I think I was like the Rams are coming off the Super Bowl, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I still thought the Bills were going to be one of the best teams in the NFL. I just thought the Rams were going to take the dub, but I was wrong.
Yeah. So David, mind you guys, David also chose the Bills, so that's 1-1 for me and him and I.
Yeah, next game was Eagles-Lions.
Yep.
Really close game. Eagles won 38-35. Like I talked about last week, the Lions, I think, are going to be a feisty team this year. They don't suck.
Yeah, the game was a lot closer than I expected it to be. I kind of expected it to be a blowout in the Eagles' favor, but the Lions actually stayed in it. So.
Yeah, even though the Lions lost a lot of games last year. They lost a lot of games by really close margins.
Yeah, one scores.
They were staying in a lot of them. And the Eagles, I think the Eagles are going to be good too, for sure.
Oh,
I don't think the Lions are going to be a good team. I think the Eagles are a good team. I just think the Lions are going to be frisky and cause some teams some problems.
Right.
But I think we all picked the Eagles, right?
Yeah, we all picked the Eagles on that one. And then next up after that is the one that neither Casey or I are going to want to talk about. The 49ers and the Bears. David got a point here on the Bears.
Yeah, 19-10. What do you got, Mikey? What's your takeaway?
So I don't know if did you watch the whole game start to end? Like, were you able to catch it all?
Only the second half. I was in church.
Okay. So, yeah, I watched it probably from like halfway through the first quarter. I finally got it turned on. Like in the very first half, our team looked super dominant. Like we were just controlling both sides of the football. It was low scoring. We should have had more points. And Trey Lance, honestly, like a lot of people, I've seen a lot of things online of people blaming Trey Lance for this loss, and I think the people saying that and the analysts saying that didn't actually watch the game, and it's quite obvious because I don't think Trey Lance is the reason we lost that game at all. He never really did anything that caused us to lose. He missed a wide open touchdown pass early on to Croft, the tight end. I think it was Croft. He missed a pretty wide open touchdown pass to him, but other than that, man, like he played better than I expected him to in his first game, especially in the weather that he was playing in, how much it was pouring. I think
that's the main takeaway is the weather was like actually awful. Like the weather was so bad that I don't think it mattered like who was the favorite team. It was like a coin toss as to who was going to win that game. Like the weather was that bad. Like it was like actually downpouring.
Yeah, it was awful. I mean, and I don't think Trey Lance. I think people like talking about Jimmy G and Trey Lance not being it already. I he played fine. He played really good considering the conditions that he was
Yeah,
in.
this is like essentially his first NFL start. Like I know he started 2 games last year, but he had like very limited run of the playbook back then.
Well,
He was pretty much just like a running
and
quarterback.
people don't realize that he like legit his first start, basically his first official start of this being his team. He already did more than Jimmy Garoppolo can do. Like he threw like a 45-yard bomb down the field. Like Jimmy Garoppolo couldn't do that. He's already doing things that Jimmy Garoppolo could not do. He had a couple of good plays where the pocket was collapsing around him. One of them he stuck in and he snuck a pass right over the linebackers and in between the linebacker and the safety, and it was just a gorgeous pass. And
I,
and then he also, one of the other times the pocket was falling apart, he scrambled away and he ran for a first down, like running through a linebacker, like going one-on-one with the linebacker, and he actually got the first down. Like, there's a lot of positives in what Trey Lance did in this game, I think.
yeah, we talked about the positive from the Niners. We talked about the weather, but we got to say what the Niners did bad, and they played undisciplined football. They gave up 100 yards of penalties.
Yeah, that's. I think
a
that's
whole ass field. That's the reason. The
Yep.
weather but even more important than the weather was just undisciplined football.
Yep. Like the first half, they were like doing some penalties, but the second half, man, our team just like fell apart discipline wise. It was bad. It was penalty after penalty.
Yeah, it was. Since I only watched the second half, it was a tough watch. For sure.
Yeah, I also I feel like the refs need to like slow their brakes a little bit, dude. Like not even like just in the Niner Bears game. And I'm not saying they had bad calls on the Niners. Like they also had bad calls on the Bears. Like just throughout the end, like all the games I was watching yesterday, man, the refs are like calling everything. Like you like barely like your finger gets stuck on a jersey and they're like, oh, holding. Like they are not fucking around this year.
Yeah, I feel like that's always how this season starts off. Is they always are super strict and then they let up towards the back half. But
yeah, hopefully it stays that way. If it goes that way.
But Justin Fields did all right. I'd say Trey Lance did all right too. Like that's.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't think it was
neither of them did
fault.
good or anything. They just did all right. All right, enough talking about that. Let's go to that crazy overtime game.
In the YouTube chat we have a Kayla Gustafson said, "Mr. White, shout me and Emma out right now, or else."
Or else what is my question of that? But shout out to Kayla and Emma. All right, Steelers Bengals.
Yeah. Okay. So we on the Steelers and Bengals. All three of us chose the Steelers, so or the Bengals. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we were all wrong.
We were all wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. Went to overtime. Steelers ended up winning by a field goal in which both kickers missed field goals too. But I was watching that at Buffalo with my buddy Jacob, and
yeah, I didn't get to watch that one.
Joe Burrow, not good. I don't know if you saw how many
did
picks
he play bad?
Threw,
how many picks did he throw?
But he threw 4 of them.
He had a bad game.
Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Oof.
Yeah, Jamar Chase had himself a day. But I'd say the biggest news from this game is that T.J. Watt is out like maybe 6 to 8 weeks with a torn pec.
That's massive.
Yeah, that's the best player on the Steelers.
Yeah,
that's one of the best defenders in all of football, right there. And he out, so that sucks.
That's a really big deal for the Steelers, to be honest.
If you're a Steelers fan, I'm sorry.
That's
because that's a bad. That's bad.
That's very bad.
They're gonna lose some games because they don't have T.J. Watt.
Yeah. And then, so after the Steelers-Bengals, that was a crazy overtime game. After the Steelers-Bengals, we had the Patriots versus the Dolphins. All three of us chose the Dolphins. That game, after, I remember when I was making the pick for it, I was, thinking the Patriots. And then I ran, the rosters and everything through my head, and I was like, wait, no, I'm choosing the Dolphins. What am I doing?
And Dolphins just have better players.
Yeah, and I chose the Dolphins. And that game, I think, went about how me and you expected it to.
Yeah, I just don't see how the Patriots. How are they going to move the ball? Who do they have on their team? No, absolutely nobody. And that showed. And they only put up 7 points. They scored 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
My boy Tua on the other side didn't play great, but he played okay, good enough for them to win. And That's really all I need. I need him to string together like 3 or 4 games of that, and then I'm selling all those cards. So game 1 already good. Everybody wondering how Tyreek Hill's gonna do on a new team. 8 catches, 94 yards, so pretty damn good.
Yep.
Jalen Waddle, 4 catches, 69 yards. So shout out 69. So they both seem to be doing pretty well as receivers.
Yeah.
And like you said, we all picked the Dolphins. So
Yeah, that's
and
all.
Patriots suck.
Yeah, Patriots are bad, looking real bad. Game after that is the Browns versus the Panthers. Casey chose the Panthers. Why? I don't know. David and I chose the Browns, and
I chose the
Browns
Panthers
won.
because even though Baker Mayfield sucks, the guy the Browns have sucks even more. Jacoby Brissett. All
Well,
right, so
you forgot about the Browns' defense though, which is why I chose the Browns.
yeah, but I forgot.
Miles Garrett.
Mainly, I undersold Nick Chubb is what happened.
Yeah.
He had 22 carries for 141 yards. So that's the story of the game right there. That's stat right there.
Okay, so yeah, Browns take the dub on that one. Now, next game was we already have a tie, a week 1, and we already have a tie in the NFL. Colts versus the Texans are both 0-0 and 1. I think they tied like 20-20, right?
Yep, 2020.
Yeah, and we all chose the Colts, but obviously since it's a tie, none of us are getting anything out of that. Yeah.
Longneck did pretty good. He threw for 240 yards and 2 touchdowns, no picks. So that's a solid little game for Longneck Davis Mills right there. So.
Stop calling him Longneck, dude.
My boy Jonathan Taylor out here, 31 carries, 161 yards and a touchdown. That's wild. And like everybody thought, the Colts offense is Jonathan Taylor and Michael Pittman, and that's it.
Yep.
Ain't nobody else doing anything. Michael Pittman had 9 catches, 121 yards.
I just saw that Matt Ryan had 352 passing yards. Now they actually have a real quarterback now. That's rough.
I would say the Colts are going to be good, but they just tied the Texans. So who knows?
You mean they tied Longneck, dude? All right.
Yeah, my boy Davis Longneck Mills.
All right. After that, so yeah, okay. Nobody gets anything there. We go on to the Saints and the Falcons. And I
cannot believe the Falcons kept this game this close, dude.
Dude, they were like winning by like a couple scores at one point. The Saints brought it back.
Yeah, our boy famous Jameis threw for 269 yards, 2 touchdowns right there. So let's go, Jameis Winston. Taysom Hill was also a big part of the offense again, which was weird. My friend Jacob and I were commenting how weird it is to see Michael Thomas catch touchdowns again, and he caught 2 of them this game. So I need to look at the stats for the Falcons. Like, what did they? Cordero Patterson just. He has proven that last year was not a fluke as far as running backs concerned. He did good.
No, yeah, he's been, and then Drake London, actually their rookie wide receiver. I think he was the second wide receiver or the first taken.
Definitely not the first.
He was second then. Okay. But yeah, 5 catches, 74 yards. That's pretty good for a rookie debut. No touchdowns, but I mean, nonetheless.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. I mean, he had Marcus Mariota throwing him the football, so he can't really expect too many touchdowns in that situation.
But yeah, so we all chose the Saints there. We all get that. The next game was the Ravens versus the Jets, which went
exactly how you'd expect.
Yeah. It was exactly what everyone thought it was going to be, and it was just the Ravens stomping on the Jets the entire game.
I think the big news from this game, in my opinion, was Jets running back situation. I mean, they drafted Breece Hall, and everybody thought he's going to go crazy. 6 carries, 23 yards. Michael Carter had 60 yards on 10 rushes, so Michael Carter ran more than Breece Hall did. So we'll see if that keeps up. If that does, that'll frustrate so many fantasy people who drafted Breece Hall pretty high. But
yeah, I'm trying to see here. Joe Flacco. Man, Joe Flacco threw the ball 59 times.
I know, 307 yards. I don't know who he was really throwing it to, but he did.
Yeah, I think Garrett Wilson's another rookie wide receiver, right?
Oh, he threw it to his running back 13 times. Michael Carter and Breece Hall had Michael Carter 7 catches, Breece Hall 6. So a lot of dump downs.
Yeah, it's probably smart with who they had at quarterback.
Yeah, honestly. Lamar Jackson did good, but let's go on to the
Yeah.
next game, Mikey. Commanders, Jags.
Commanders, Jags. David chose the Jags here. Casey and I both chose the Commanders just because, Chase Young, we kind of just went with the who we thought had the better roster, and we both chose the Commanders. And Carson Wentz. Let me pull the game up, actually. I
He had
know.
313 yards on
Yeah.
27 completions, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he still threw some bonehead balls there. From what I saw, the picks were like actually bad, but 4
Yeah.
touchdowns, that's pretty good. And 2 of them went to a rookie. Jahan Dotson had 3 catches, 40 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So
Big day for the rookie.
our boy Scary Terry had a touchdown too. So
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence. Poor guy. Christian Kirk had 6 catches for 117 yards, so at least he's being productive for how much they're paying him.
they paid him, and Zay Jones, I think, got a pretty healthy contract and they both put up all right.
Yeah.
James Robinson led them in carries and yards, which is relevant because of Travis Etienne. So, although Travis Etienne's average was pretty damn good there, 4 carries, 47 yards.
That's
so.
very good. That's what I was about to mention too. Trevor Lawrence with only 2 rushes for 4 yards. All right. But yeah, what were you gonna say? No, go ahead.
Nah. I was just gonna say Trevor Lawrence had an game. So.
Yeah, it was an game. I don't know. It's gonna be really hard for him to pop off with the roster they have.
Yeah, one of the most surprising results for me this next one.
Oh yeah, very. I think it was surprising for the entire NFL. Packers versus the Vikings. Vikings just destroyed the Packers. I didn't watch the game, but I kept seeing score updates, and I don't think the Packers were literally ever winning.
No, I mean Aaron Rodgers, who's amazing, had 195 yards and 1 interception, no touchdowns or anything.
Yeah, that's crazy to see.
Our boy Jordan Love got out there, Michael. That's how bad it went. Jordan Love, 4 of 5 for 65 yards.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you see Aaron Rodgers play that poorly. Like, it's so rare to see that kind of a stat line from him,
And on the other hand, our boy Kirk Cousins out here lighting it up. But really, the story of the game is the best receiver in football, Justin Jefferson, out here. 9 catches, 184 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
That guy's a monster, dude.
20-yard average, 2 touchdowns.
He is a problem.
Yeah, he's a real problem. And he gets to go up against the Packers again. So at some point in the season. So good for him. The Giants 21, Titans 20.
That was surprising to me, to be honest.
I see the part of that wasn't that surprising to me is I don't think the Titans are going to be good.
Yeah, you did say that. You said the Titans are going to be a nobody, so that is fair. You did say that. Now David here is the one that chose the Giants, so David big brained it here.
Yeah, I didn't put my money where my mouth was. David did, so shout out to him.
Whew, Saquon Barkley though, that's the story of the game right there, boy. What the heck? I did not realize he had that good of a game.
I know, Saquon out here.
18 carries for 164 yards and 1 touchdown, averaging 9.1 yards per carry.
My question, though, why you only get 18 carries?
Yeah, when you're playing that good. Yeah. Oh, they had Kadarius Toney rushing?
Especially when you have freaking Daniel Jones as your quarterback. I would just be feeding Saquon. I'm like, you're going to have 30 carries this game, not 18. But they won, so whatever.
Yeah, they got the dub out of it, so. Looks like they were losing 13-0 at the half, too, and they just dominated the second half of the game.
I'm sure Kadarius Toney was like running sweeps or something like that.
Yeah, probably. Something simple. Next up, we have Raiders-Chargers. Casey and I both chose the Chargers. David went going with the Raiders. David is a Raiders fan, if we didn't say that last week. Justin Herbert popped off.
Young Herbo, Jay Herbo right here.
Yeah. 26 for 34, 279 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
That's pretty dang good.
That's pretty good. And then on the other hand, you have Derek Carr, 22 for 37, 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 3 picks. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, that ain't good.
Devontae Adams showed up in his first game for the Raiders. 10 catches, 141 yards, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, no news to the world. Devontae Adams is a good football player.
Good football player.
All right, let's talk about this next blowout, Michael.
Ooh, the next blowout. Oh yeah, that's the Chiefs Cardinals. That's what I like to see, baby. Yeah, that was. I think that game did. I think that game went even how Cardinals fans expected it to go. Like, even if the 49ers were playing the Chiefs, I would have been like, like I'm not confident enough in the 49ers for them
Yeah.
to play the Chiefs.
So the big storyline here is how stupid everybody is for being like, "Oh, Patty Mahomes doesn't have Tyreek Hill." It's fucking Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
Okay, like
I don't like people. Like I don't know why people still decide to hate on him and like not want to say how good he is. Like just
it's
watch
really wild.
like highlight. Go to YouTube and type in Patrick Mahomes highlights, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this guy?"
I know. Like how they I just don't get it. They're like, oh, I don't know. He doesn't have Tyreek Hill anymore. It's like, okay, so
Like mine, like I've been like I will always have support for Patrick Mahomes because ever since the play, I think it was in the Super Bowl, it was an incomplete pass, but when he like dove and like sidearm threw it like fucking 25 yards down the field into the end zone and it hit the receiver in the chest and they dropped the ball. Like ever since that play, I was just like, this guy's the goat. Like,
I know. 30 for 39, 360 yards, 5 touchdowns. Cardinals
yep.
got absolutely torched.
Yep, Travis Kelce doing Travis Kelce things. 8 catches, 121 yards, 1 touchdown. Juju.
Juju.
Yeah. Juju.
6 catches, 79 yards. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good for replacing what's his name. At least take some heat off of Kelce, you know.
Yeah, he's not the burner that Tyreek Hill is, but he is really good at the short yardage routes, which Tyreek Hill also did for them.
I know I was watching that game when there was Sky Moore, their rookie first-round pick wide receiver. He has 1 catch for 30 yards. I remember seeing that one. That was nice to see for them, having a deep threat like that to replace Tyreek.
Yeah, I don't think they have one player to replace Tyreek, but I think they'll patch it together with a bunch of different receivers that'll each do one thing that Tyreek did. You know?
Exactly.
I'll get it done. And then my favorite result of the week: Buccaneers 19, Cowboys 3.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, it was. I saw that and I was just like, very nice, very nice.
You know, as any fan of any team in the NFL other than the Cowboys, we hate the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean the big news here though, and it's pretty sad, honestly, as much as I hate the Cowboys, is that Dak Prescott broke his thumb and he's out like 6 to 8 weeks at least. So he had surgery today, right? Right?
Yeah, today. Yep.
Yeah.
Surgery today, back in 6 to 8 weeks. Like, his career is being completely destroyed by injuries.
Yeah, a really good quarterback too. Like, top 10 for sure when he's out there performing, but he hasn't been able to piece together a season in a while. And CeeDee Lamb not really looking like the true number 1 that everybody said he was. I know it's only 1 game, but if you're a stud number 1 like everyone was saying, 2 catches, 29 yards, ain't it? But I mean,
it's not at all.
And Dak was out there for a while. It's not like he got injured right away either. So yeah,
who knows? Maybe Cooper Rush is their saving grace. Why is that funny?
Who'd everybody have in that game?
We all had the Bucks in that game.
Yeah,
we all chose the Bucks.
And then the last game on the week 1 slate is happening right now. Broncos Seahawks. Doesn't really matter as far as our totals are concerned because we all chose the Broncos. But the Broncos are currently down 13 to 17. It's in the 4th quarter with 6.5 minutes left. So
it's 2nd goal for the Broncos at Seattle's 3, according to this tracker, though. So
yeah, so maybe when the games or when we're over, like showed the cards, maybe that game will be pretty much over and we can update.
Yeah.
But so the winner for this week was Mike and David tied, actually.
Yeah, so it's 10
I took an L.
Yeah, so me and David both had 10 correct choices. Casey had 8.
Yeah, I didn't do good. I did not do good. So the way we're gonna work is they're just gonna each get a point, and we'll move on.
Yes, sir.
So let's move on, Michael, and make some picks for this week.
All right. So
Look at this Thursday night banger. What?
Let me pull up the games here.
Thursday night banger. Chargers versus the Chiefs.
Ooh, Patty Mahomes versus Justin Herbert.
That's in Kansas City. We are not worthy.
That's
what I'll say.
I am going with the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think I was thinking toss up in my mind, and then I saw it's in Arrowhead, so Chiefs.
That's legit. When you said where are they playing, I waited to hear what you said. When you said Arrowhead, I was like, yeah, I'm going Chiefs.
Is what David picked.
Let me pull David's picks up here. He messaged me here on Casey. So yeah, Chiefs. So we are all going Chiefs here again, especially after seeing what they just did.
Yeah, I mean the Chargers did all right, but the Chiefs did amazing. So that's the difference. And Patrick Mahomes is the real difference.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Justin Herbert's amazing, but Patrick Mahomes is GOAT. So.
Yes, sir. And then next up after that, we have the trying to see
Patriots Steelers.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how David sent him to me. He sent him to me in a very weird order. Where are who do the Ravens play? Where are they at? Oh, Dolphins, Ravens. Okay, I don't know how he got that order, but I'll just find him, I guess.
Yeah. So Patriots Steelers. You just look for whichever one you see out of those two teams on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's T.J. Watt's out. So
yeah,
that's
a big
Steelers,
deal.
But Patriots team is like I don't even know.
Yeah, it's
like,
hard to go for the Patriots.
So I'm gonna pick the Steelers, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you and go Steelers too.
And it's in Pittsburgh too, so that's a little. I guess it'll nudge it over the top for me.
Casey also chose Steelers.
And David did.
Or David, I'm sorry. I'm also going Steelers, so all three of us are going Steelers on that one. Next up, we have the Panthers Giants.
I mean, I was talking up the Giants last week, and I didn't pick them, so I'm gonna pick them this time. Let's go Giants.
Yeah, I think I'm also gonna go the Giants, just because that's how little faith I have in the Panthers. I think the Panthers are the one of, if not the worst team in the NFL right now.
I think there's a lot of contention for who's the worst team in the NFL. There's a lot of teams that.
Yeah, they're all 0-1 teams. The Niners are there right now. You're just like, why did you say that? I'm gonna assume David's going with the Giants again. Yeah, David is now a Giants fan after that clutch pick. I'm going Giants as well on that one. Next up, we have the Browns and the Jets.
Oh my God!
For literally the same reasons that I had last week, I'm going with the Browns. Because I don't think the Jets' offense is going to be able to handle the Browns' defense.
Who signed Deshaun Watson going to be 2-0?
Yeah.
They are. I'm going to pick the Browns too. Who David pick? Browns?
That's what I'm trying to see. Yeah, he chose Browns. Browns.
All right, we got another barn burner. Colts versus the Jaguars.
I'm going with the Colts in that one. That's an easy choice for me.
Yeah,
I think
the Colts actually played pretty damn well. So
that's what I'm saying.
Give me the Colts.
I think the Colts are just better. Let's see what David's going. Oh, he didn't go the Colts. Who are they playing? The Jags. He's going Jags. David's really on this Jags train.
Yeah, he's from Jacksonville, dude. You know, at heart, David's from Jacksonville. So.
All right. So after that game, we have we got David going Jags, me and Casey going Colts.
Dolphins, Ravens, which I think should be a pretty good game, but I'm going Ravens.
Yeah, I'm also going Ravens.
My boy Lamb Jack, come on.
I'm not huge on Lamb Jack, but I'm huge on the Ravens because they just always play well. They're always just good. They have a very good coach.
I am big on Lamb Jack. But please at least play all right, please.
David also went with the Ravens in this one.
All right, Bucs Saints coming up next. The Saints notoriously punk Tom Brady. Like they have his number. I don't remember what the record is, Tom Brady's record against the Saints, but it's not good. And this is in New Orleans. So This is the first
Yeah,
one that I actually have to think about
I
right here.
I know what you're saying, but I think the only reason that he has a bad record in New Orleans was because Drew Brees always outperformed him. If you look at the stats back on all those games, it's always because Drew Brees went off and threw for like 6 touchdowns. I think Drew Brees just did well in that moment. So in this one, I'm also going Bucks.
Did he ever go Bucks?
Uh, Tampa, yeah, Bucks.
All right, I'm gonna go against you guys, Saints.
All right, Saints. I respect it. I respect your reasoning. I respect it.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Commanders Lions. This is actually kind of a tough one.
Commanders Lions. I know the Lions played feisty for sure this past week. The Commanders, Carson Wentz actually didn't play terribly. So this is a tough one right here.
Let's see what David's going here. David is going with who's it again? Lions, Commanders. David's going with the Lions, and I'm almost inclined to agree with him. Let me think about it here for a little longer. So we got Matt Stafford, or not Matthew Stafford.
Where you been, buddy?
Jared Goff. I'm sorry. I'm just so used to Matt Stafford Lions.
Jared Goff versus Carson Wentz. Sheesh.
Jared Goff
wasn't
versus
that
Carson
wasn't that
Wentz.
1 and 2 in the draft?
I think so.
Yeah, they were the same draft 1-2.
Now, Scary Terry, Chase Young.
You got Amon-Ra St. Brown and as the Lions receiver, DeAndre Swift is their running back. Young is good.
I'm all over the place right now.
They have the number 1 draft pick in Aiden Hutchinson number 2. As pass rusher. So I'm gonna go Commanders.
I'm gonna go Commanders as well. All right, so David's going Lions. Casey and I are both going Commanders.
I think they'll be a good ass game though.
Yeah, I think I could definitely be wrong.
That's secretly pick. One that you probably want to be watching at that 10 o'clock slate right there.
Yeah. Next up we have the Seahawks and the 49ers.
Oh, the Broncos only got a field goal, dude. It's 17-16.
I'm going to go 49ers solely because it's in San Francisco. Or Santa Clara, I should say.
And I think the 49ers are way better than the Seahawks. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what this past week says. I'm picking the 49ers.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's it happens. It was bad weather, horrible game. But I think they're better than the Seahawks, and it's a home game. So...
What do we get from David?
David actually chose the 49ers in that one.
Okay, he didn't troll us again.
He chose the Niners.
I mean, I guess he didn't troll us last week. He just knew.
Yeah. Who we got up next here?
Falcons, Rams.
Falcons,
right. Rams are coming back. They're just gonna. I think they're gonna spank the Falcons. I don't even think it's gonna be close.
Where are they playing to?
Yeah, they're playing in LA.
That's rough.
I mean, not that the Rams really have much of a home field advantage, but yeah, I think that game's gonna be like 35-6.
Trying to see where.
It's gonna be Rams are gonna come out. And...
Rams Falcons. Where's David's pick for that?
LA Rams, Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, I don't think David chose between that game. I have no. Yeah, David actually didn't pick this. Let me message him real quick.
All right, Rams. I'm sure he'll just.
You're going Rams. A pick for Rams Falcons. I'm gonna be going the Rams as well. I think that's a pretty obvious choice as well. I don't think the Falcons. Yeah, David's also going Rams. He already messaged me back. Instant reply.
Okay. Then we got Cardinals Raiders. Give me the Raiders. The Cardinals defense looked so bad. Yeah. And the Raiders. Yeah. Even though they made some mistakes, the Raiders are a pretty good team. Yeah. So give me the Raiders.
Give me the Raiders as well. And I know David's gonna go the Raiders. I don't even need to look at the thing. But yeah, we're all going Raiders there. Next up, what do we have after that?
Texans Broncos. The Texans were pretty feisty in their game against the Colts, and thus far,
the Broncos are not looking feisty.
Not doing good. but I'm gonna pick the team that has more talent. It's Broncos for me.
Oh, I see what he did. He put Chargers instead of the Rams because of how similar their logos look.
Oh,
I got confused for a minute.
he's like Chargers are playing twice this week.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna go Broncos as well because I also think that they have a really good defense. So,
David, who do you pick?
David is also going Broncos, Denver,
Okay, then we got Bengals Cowboys.
Bengals.
Which, if Dak Prescott's not playing, which
Yeah,
is not,
that's what I'm saying.
Bengals,
That's
Bengals, not even close.
That's what I'm saying. Bengals for sure. David also went the Bengals. We're mirroring a lot of picks right here.
Yeah, Bengals by a mile.
And then we have the Bears Packers. Do we?
Aaron Rodgers come back. Bears. Or sorry, Packers. Why did I say Bears? Aaron Rodgers coming back. He's gonna shush all those people. And Packers.
Yeah, we're all going. It's really hard to go against Aaron Rodgers. Like.
Okay, and then we have 2 games on Monday Night Football.
Yes, sir. The first one coming up, we have the Titans and the Bills.
What?
Bills.
Bills. What?
Bills. Hello.
What are we doing?
So Bills.
One team.
We all chose the Bills again.
Destroyed the reigning Super Bowl, and the other team barely beat the Giants. Just kidding. They didn't beat the Giants. They lost to the Giants.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bills. Bills by a mile. What sucks is that these games are like at the same time. Like this one's an hour and 15 minutes before, but that means there's going to be like 2 hours.
I would much rather watch the
Vikings.
I would much rather watch the Vikings Eagles.
I mean, I just want to watch Josh Allen though. Like that's the one reason I want to watch the Bills game.
Yeah, that's.
Josh Allen makes me do things, Michael. That's all I'm saying. And then we got David picked the Bills. I'm sure you picked the Bills. And then we got Vikings Eagles, which that should be a good game.
I will take the Eagles on this one. I think the Eagles have the upper hand.
Give me my boy Justin Jefferson. I'll take the Vikings.
Okay, so you and David are both going Vikings. I'm going Eagles. That's the first choice that I've split from both of you, I think.
So. All right, there's the picks. There they are.
All right, there they are. Let me save this. All right, guys. So those are our picks for this week.
All right, I'm gonna close out of this, but you keep track of the game, okay? That's going on while I switch over to camera.
Will do.
All right, switching over.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good?
Yeah, looks good to me.
Okay, so before we get to our packs, let's go over some breaks. I opened one pack of Topps Heritage Baseball, and I pulled this card that says Active MLB Home Run Leaders. I just thought it was relevant because we were talking about Albert Pujols. And this was at the beginning of the season when he had 679. Actually, maybe this is the last season. Yeah, this is the last season when he had 679. Now he's only 3 away from 700. He keeps inching towards it. So, shout out to Albert. And then I gotten some really cheap breaks, like on Card Shop Live, the app. These are teams that nobody wanted, so I just got them. I think this one has the Lakers and the Heat in this one. So you got a nice LeBron James base optic there.
Very nice.
Oh, looks like I got the Blazers too. Carmelo Anthony. We got an Anthony Davis. Is this one numbered? Nope, just an Anthony Davis laser. We got Donovan Mitchell silver for the Jazz, silver optic. They got a Pistol Pete Maravich, 75 years at the NBA for the Jazz. Got Jordan Clarkson base, Rudy Gobert base, Bojan base, so all garbage base cards. And then we got a Jared Butler rookie, Jimmy Butler, Elite Dominator.
Heck yeah, brother.
Heck yeah, K Kona. Jimmy Butler base. And then we got your boy Duncan Robinson, raining
Why is that
threes,
top
Michael.
loaded? Throw that in the trash can.
Raining threes. It's top loaded because it's numbered to 99.
Probably still worth like $2.
And then our boy Jimmy Butler. I think this is a numbered card. Yeah, this is numbered to 199, so that's kind of cool. Jimmy Buckets. All right, then this other pack. I think this was weird. This was like a break where he did like basketball and football. So you got one random basketball team and one random football team, and I took fat L's on both of them. What?
You and I do that all the time. Open up multiple sports in one sitting.
Yeah, it was part of the same break though. Like you bought in and got both. Yeah, I don't know. James Bouknight was the one good thing I got. A number to 199 rookie for the Hornets. Then I got like this Matt Stafford garbage. Got some Tutu Atwell rookie cards.
Heck yeah, brother.
Heck yeah. Scotty Lewis, who? Yeah, exactly. Kai Jones, JT Thor, all these who's. Yeah, so those are the breaks. Didn't do that great on them. Didn't really get good teams, but I bought in all of them for cheap because they were bad teams left.
Yeah.
So. Now what we got, we're kind of closing out the 2020 packs that I got. That's my plan. But essentially we got $35 on this side, $35 on this side. I always try and make them comparable, right? So on the $135 sign, you have the Chronicles value pack for $14, and then you have Absolute Football for $20. And then you have Panini Select for just $35 straight up on the other side. So we'll open the Chronicles first. We're plenty familiar with Chronicles
always channel. Takes the dub. So
2020, we're looking at Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Tua, Jalen Hurts, some quarterbacks right there, and Justin Jefferson. So we got Peyton Manning. Just skip through the base. Let's run a long video. We got a Brandon Ayuk. And this is a parallel too, so parallel rookie. Then we got Keyshawn Vaughn. You got J.K. Dobbins. We got Clyde Edwards-Helaire Dynacon.
Okay.
We got what? Who's James Morgan for the Jets?
Won Super Bowl this year.
Gabriel Davis, Jalen Reagor, James Robinson, Justin Jefferson, and Michael Pittman out of Luminance. So nobody big. I mean, we got Justin Jefferson, but it was just a base.
Not a very good pat.
Not very good. The most expensive card is probably that parallel Brandon Ayuk, which is probably like $2. Everything else $1. So, all right, now Absolute. These are the kaboom chases. You know, that's about it. We're looking for those kabooms. All right, skip through base, Jimmy. Jimmy Garoppolo. Well, I think those are parallels right there. We got a backwards card. I feel like we're getting memed now.
We're getting memed.
Juwan Jennings.
I saw the number 15, the 49ers, and I was like, yeah, we're getting memed.
Why is this backwards? Like, why? Like, it's not a... Okay. A Juju Smith-Schuster stargazing. Jalen Hurts introductions.
Something.
Trayvon Diggs. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Kyle Duggar. Devin Duvernay. Ross Blacklock. James Morgan again. Anthony Gordon. And Jordan Brooks. Ooh.
That was a good pack right there, bud.
So Select has some real competition. Obviously, if we're gonna get a good card, we'd want it to come out of this because this is definitely the most expensive product out here. Not even close. Please, let's not take a total out this time like we did on the last one. So right off the top, we got a rookie. We got Jalen Rager.
Okay.
A Nick Chubb base. Antonio Gandy golden rookie card. Oh, what the heck? It's some stuck action. Juju. Joe Reed. Oh my god. Jared Goff. Chase Claypool. All right, there's somebody. We got Jacob Eason. Ooh. Turbocharger Michael Vick. That's what you want. Cowboys Hot Stars Ezekiel Elliott. Oh my god. Why is it doing this to us? Is that Ray Lewis? Yeah, Unbreakable Ray Lewis. Our silver.
What?
David Onyemata. Oh my god. Ravens Devin Duvernay.
Bro, what is this?
And then, oh, please. Is that who I think? Yeah, Justin Jefferson. All right. Justin Jefferson field level. So that's nice, at least. That'll pull a couple bucks. Not a total L pack, but
I mean,
it's a pretty L pack.
Just because you took a small dub doesn't make the whole pack not an L.
Yeah, I said not a total L, but still an L. So yeah, yep. So much, like, all the inserts out here are freaking no rookie inserts. They're all vets.
Yeah, that was rough.
Ugh. But field level is the best. So the way wait, let me see. Where's the normal? So these are all different, essentially parallels. All right. So this is the true base, which is what they call concourse in select,
Yeah.
and then you have the
You're holding
next
them a little too high
level
up,
up.
by the way. Just bring them a little.
Oh, sorry.
Down. There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So concourse, that's the base, the true base, and then you have premier level, which is this style. So you see the difference, like the framing. So this is the next step up, and then you have club level, which is this style, and then the highest level you can have is field level. So it's kind of like we got a Justin Jefferson parallel. I mean, we essentially did. It's just, oh my god, look at that big old ding on the back.
I can see that in the reflection.
Jesus, I don't know what happened there, but yikes. All right, so I mean, I guess select one, but like that's tough. Nobody won. How about that? Nobody won. Actually, I lost. There, that's what happened. I lost.
You didn't win, is what happened? That was rough, bud.
I know, right? I know.
That's alright, it happens.
It happens. It is what it is.
Alright, you ready to roll this out, boy?
Yeah. Get us out of here.
Alright, guys, and that is it for episode 31 of Sonoran Sports Cards. Talked about the NFL the entire time, basically, today, and I think that's probably going to take up a majority of a lot of our newer videos in the
at least until basketball season starts.
And but yeah, so we went over the week 1 picks. Me and David both took the dub in the week 1. So right now, me and David both have 1 point. Casey is at 0, and then we made our picks for next week, and we'll do the same thing we did this week, and we'll see who gets the dub next week. But yeah, if you guys like what you saw, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell. See when we go live. That way you can join us and try to chat with us here while we're shooting the videos. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next Monday.